As we speak, the night sky is undergoing profound changes that will transform its appearance within decades, if not sooner. Experts and astronomers worldwide have raised alarms about these transformations, with prominent figures such as Neil deGrasse Tyson confirming that Polaris, commonly known as the North Star, is on the verge of a significant and disturbing transformation. Polaris has long held a central position in the night sky, defining its uniqueness as the North Star. This star has been a constant and reliable reference point for stargazers, navigators, and astronomers alike. However, this stability is now at risk, as Polaris is poised to undergo changes that could drastically alter both our night sky and the astronomical measurements we rely on. These changes are expected to have profound implications for how we view and use the night sky, making it crucial for us to understand the seriousness of this situation. To fully appreciate the magnitude of this development, it is essential to examine the history of Polaris, a star that is now in its final stages. Polaris has long been considered the guiding star, leading travelers and explorers for centuries. Revered by astronomers and navigators throughout history, its constant presence in the night sky has been fundamental to celestial navigation. Yet, this could all change abruptly. A recent study presented by the Royal Astronomical Society in September 2023 has introduced new uncertainty regarding the future of Polaris. This respected institution has highlighted that Polaris may be on the verge of an explosion, an event that would cause the star to disappear permanently from the night sky. Before delving deeper into the implications of this revelation, it is important to closely examine the star in question. Polaris, also known as the North Star, occupies a special place in the night sky due to its proximity to the celestial North Pole. It appears almost directly above Earth's North Pole, creating the illusion that it remains static in the northern sky. Located in the constellation Ursa Minor, Polaris is a star of moderate brightness, classified as a yellow-white supergiant. Despite its appearance as a lone star, Polaris is actually part of a complex triple star system. Within this system, the primary stars are Polaris AA and Polaris AB, which to the naked eye appear as a single star. Additionally, there is a third companion star, Polaris B, orbiting the binary pair. The gravitational forces between these stars shape their orbits and influence their individual behaviors, including their brightness and other notable characteristics. Any disturbance in these interactions could result in irregular changes in the star's luminosity or pulsation patterns. However, we still do not fully understand the precise details of these processes. Polaris is located approximately 323 light-years from Earth, meaning that the light we observe from the star today was actually emitted 323 years ago. This vast distance implies that if Polaris were to explode today, we would not be aware of it until 323 years later. By the time we witness such an event from Earth, centuries will have passed since it actually occurred. Current scientific projections, based on available empirical evidence, suggest that it is plausible that Polaris has already exploded, but we have yet to receive the light from that event. Throughout history, the North Star has played a vital role across various civilizations and eras. Its value is not only cultural and symbolic but also crucial for navigation. Its stability and unchanging position near the celestial North Pole have made it an invaluable tool for ancient mariners and travelers. The North Star has served as a dependable lighthouse, allowing for precise orientation and navigation on both sea and land. Almost aligned with Earth's axis of rotation, Polaris has provided a reliable reference point for determining direction, particularly in the northern hemisphere. The star holds immense symbolic importance across cultures, representing constancy and reliability. It is seen as a pillar star, an element that remains unchanged amid the celestial dance of the night sky. However, recent behavior from Polaris has raised alarm. This once predictable star has exhibited disturbing alterations in its pulsation cycle, prompting further analysis by astronomers. Instead of following its usual rhythmic pulsation pattern, Polaris has adopted an unpredictable and erratic cycle of dimming and brightening. This sudden variation has raised concerns that Polaris may be nearing the end of its life, a pattern consistent with the behavior of stars on the verge of collapse. The progressive increase in the pulsation times of Polaris, which was previously stable, may be attributed to interactions within the star system. While Polaris appears as a single entity to the naked eye, it is part of a complex system, and these interactions between the stars may be causing the changes in its brightness and pulsation duration. Notably, an unusual increase in pulsation duration of approximately 4.5 seconds has been observed. Although this change might seem minor, it is of great significance to astronomers. Some experts have cautiously suggested that gravitational forces between the stars in the Polaris system could be responsible for these fluctuations, as they directly affect the star's pulsation patterns. However, others believe more firmly that the star is nearing an explosion. This suspicion is based on similarities between the erratic behavior of Polaris and that of Betelgeuse, another prominent star in the Orion constellation. Betelgeuse has also shown irregularities in its brightness, leading to widespread speculation about a possible imminent explosion. Many experts have warned of Betelgeuse's inevitable end, emphasizing the abrupt fluctuations in its brightness and behavior, patterns that are consistent with stars nearing the end of their life cycles. NASA has shown significant interest in Betelgeuse due to its unusual behavior, expressing concern about the possibility of its explosion. However, while NASA has kept a close watch on Betelgeuse, it has not issued a similar statement of concern regarding Polaris, even though the changes in Polaris mirror the anomalies observed in Betelgeuse. Stars undergo a long and complex evolutionary journey through different stages. When young, stars like Polaris have relatively low temperatures and brightness. As they mature, they enter the main sequence phase, during which nuclear fusion occurs, keeping the star stable for billions of years. Once their hydrogen fuel is depleted, stars enter the red giant phase, marked by a rapid increase in temperature and brightness. This phase is followed by a dramatic increase in energy output, culminating in a catastrophic explosion known as a supernova. If Polaris were to experience such an event, it would create a spectacular sight in our night sky. The star would become incredibly luminous, outshining even the moon and becoming one of the brightest objects in the sky. This luminous spectacle could last for days, weeks, or even months, with the star transforming into a dazzling point of light, possibly displaying various colors before it fades from view. Although such a display would alter our familiar perception of the constellations, particularly Ursa Minor, to which Polaris belongs, our safety would not be threatened. Due to the vast size and distance of Polaris from Earth, any stellar explosion would not affect us physically. Visually, while a Polaris supernova may not be as spectacular as that of Betelgeuse, it could still be visible to the naked eye for an extended period, eclipsing nearby stars with its brilliance. This event would undoubtedly be a memorable moment in the history of astronomy. In conclusion, the impending changes to Polaris are both fascinating and unsettling. As astronomers continue to monitor the star's behavior, we may witness one of the most remarkable celestial events in modern history.